okay, but I don't think he's enjoying it.
Here's the golden boy fighter of number 2, Demetrius Hopkins. The 3 judges at ringside, all from Las Vegas. We don't know how they're seeing things, but Steve Forbes is certainly putting on a terrific performance, and he is leading on your card.
Yep, I have him 3 points up at the moment. As I said, a few of those rounds there was nothing to choose between them, and punches thrown, punches landed, but I was just more impressed with the quality in Forbes' work. Still, as you just said, Adam, we're in Las Vegas. See what the judges say.
Steve Forbes, nicknamed 2 pounds because that was his birth weight. They didn't think he'd survive that. He did. He's 30 years of age, and he's come through a few difficult battles in the ring as well, and using all that know-how and experience to try and out-hustle and out-strength the naturally bigger man in Hopkins.
Forbes is still the one setting the pace, forcing the action.
Now Hopkins with body shots. Cameos of real quality from Hopkins. But this is about sustaining it too.
Yeah, well, I don't expect he's trained for this kind of fight. He didn't expect it, but he's stuck with it now and he's making the best of it. But I'm sure he would prefer to be getting his punches off and get himself out of there. But just can't do it. This guy's too experienced, not allowing him to box his own fight.
Remember, Forbes not a really big puncher. Never was at super featherweight either. And if you think Hopkins sharing a ring with someone like Ricky Hatton throwing body shots, well, he's a long way from that at the moment, but he is gritting this out, hanging with him and showing he can fight as well as box.
Well, nice upper body movement from Hopkins there, making him miss.
Can't take your eyes off this one, can you, Jim? It's been really good.
The opposite to what I expected. I think we have to give Forbes most of the credit for that, because he's forced it to be this kind of fight.
Has not stopped working and really bulldozing his way forward. Mr. Forbes on the waistband of those green trunks.
Again, not quite the accuracy from Forbes in this round, and I think Hopkins has had a big effort in this round to get himself back into the picture, and I think it's taken an awful lot out of him. I wonder, will he come back from this round? Used up a lot of steam fighting the wrong kind of fight.
Complaining about a clash of heads there, Demetrius Hopkins. Might have nicked the round. Some of these have been close. Just the general impression that Forbes is winning this, no?
Yeah, but because he's dictating the action, he's made it his kind of fight. But I've said it a couple of times already, I'll say it again, full credit to Hopkins. It's the first time he's been in this situation, and he's coping with it well.
Catch the shot. Make sure I don't hit you down the middle. Walk him down. Make him punch, punch, punch. Then you start punching because you're fresh. Yeah. You gotta rip them body shots. You gotta rip them 4 and 5, me. Come on. Come on. Call it. Call it. Come on.
Both corners trying to fire up their charges. Who wants this most? Crucial affair for both of these men. Demetrius Hopkins, white and red. The unbeaten Philadelphian, Steve Forbes, who's won 32 of 36. Has only been beaten 4 times in his career.
Now at the start of this round, he's tried to widen his stance a little bit, stand his ground and get some purchase into the jab. I wonder, is this him going back to what he was doing in the opening round? His legs, see, his feet have been too close together, he's been pushed back, didn't have the snap in the jab. I wonder, has he found that second wind people keep talking about? Because he needs it, needs to change what's happening here.
Just hearing at ringside that our American colleagues HBO have Forbes a couple of points up, just like you, Jim. Pace has got to slow, you feel, surely. Was that a gasp this time from Forbes?
Well, I usually say it's the one setting the pace copes with it better because he's setting to throw the punch, whereas the other guy has to react when he's not ready. But pace certainly dropped here in this round, as you can expect it to do.
Out of range, wild there, Forbes, and just being picked off by Hopkins.
I tell you, there's been an improvement in the overall look of Hopkins in this round. As I say, he spread his legs a little bit further, as though he wants to meet Hopkins head on as opposed to being pushed back. Bit more snap in the jab, which is badly needed just to stop this fella in his tracks.
You're telling me you still can't pick a definitive winner at this stage? I don't think you can you?
No, well, I have Forbes 2 points up at the moment. But certainly Hopkins has responded very well in this round. If he can keep it going, I'll be around back to him. We'll see if he can sustain it.
Good effort from Demetrius Hopkins here, trying to get those tired arms pumping out again. Back comes Forbes to the body.
See, in the last minute, Forbes has forced it back into his style of fighting, but you expect that in a tough fight the last minute. Obviously, you don't have the spring in the legs.
It's that experience, trying to catch the judge's eye late on in the round. But this one's been Hopkins' session. He's done well.
Yep, and he's still answering every punch that Forbes throws. He's answering it. Maybe just as well Forbes is not a big puncher, because these body shots have been accurate.
The accuracy of Forbes not quite as good in the last couple.
He ain't got no partner. That's what he wants. Steve was 10th round. He ain't never been in no 10th round. Take it deep and hold it. Beautiful, beautiful. Mouth, in the mouth, in the mouth. 10th round. 10th round, Steve. He ain't been there. He haven't been there. Take it out of him. You supposed to got him out there. Hey, keep on boxing, long shots. Keep on boxing him, man. Box and turn, combination. But when you're in close, you gotta let your hands go.
Box and turn combination.